Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a life of ease, joy, and glory. Because every morning when we get here, we are making it possible for us to have a life that comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. So I want all of you to take a long, deep breath. Put your head up as you do that. Let go and relax. One more. One more. One more. And as you sit there, please keep your eyes closed and open up to receiving. Drop all your barriers and open up to receiving all the joy, all the energy, everything that the universe has to offer you. Be open to receive that. And remember, my friends, when you become open to receive, when you drop all your barriers, when you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you're giving permission for the universe to contribute to you, because the universe desires to contribute to you. So what do you have to do? You have to drop your barriers, be open to receive. And be clear in what you wish to ask the universe to contribute to you. Once you've done that, be very clear that every experience that life is giving to you, moment by moment, every experience is a contribution to you. And when you believe that, every experience will become an opportunity for you to receive. If you operate from that point of view, that every experience is there to contribute to me, it is there to give to me, am I open to receive what it has? So lots of times we are not able to perceive what that experience is giving to you or to me. We are not able to perceive what we are getting from that experience. But whether you can perceive it or not, it is contributing to you. And that experience is only taking you towards your desires. You don't always have to like it. So one of the ways in which we are not allowing the universe to contribute to us, can you imagine what that is? One of the ways in which, in fact, the biggest block or impediment to receiving everything that the universe wants to give you is our own tendency to judge everything. It is our own tendency to block the receiving by always judging every experience that is occurring. What if you noticed everything and you lived in allowance for every moment of your life and embraced every moment of your life, and you received every moment with joy? If the giver, if you knew and you realized consciously that the giver is the Almighty, would you not happily receive everything that is being given to you? You would. So here's the paradox. So we know intellectually that everything that is being given to us is given by the Almighty. Every instant of our existence is given. Then why are we spending effort in judging and analyzing and, I agree, I disagree, I like, I don't like, this is not comfortable. So what? Sometimes it's not comfortable. The way he gives may not be comfortable. I promise you, if he gave you, 10 kilos of gold into your house right now, you will be very uncomfortable. You would be as uncomfortable as some other calamity that might have happened to you. Because anything that you are not accustomed to causes you discomfort. Anything that you are not used to causes you discomfort. So you end up judging it or comparing it with something else. So can you see how much of receiving we are blocking? See, a lot of us are driven by the need to get some magic formula in our life. Okay? How unfortunate. You have the magic formula already, but you are not using it. All right, guys? So open your eyes on this fine morning and be willing to receive. Okay? So the first thing we would want to receive from you is some sharing of the experiences of whatever happened after yesterday's session. So one of our friends who was in yesterday's session, who promised to get into action, has got into action. And he shared on the group this morning that from today, I'm going for my morning walk. So he went for his morning walk, but he's absent from here. So that's another habit we have in life. We will give up one commitment in order to honor another commitment. Because keeping both the commitments makes you uncomfortable. Nah? You'll have to put in some extra work for that. So enough from me. I'd like to hear from each one of you. What is it that you have been doing since yesterday? What action did you take based on yesterday's learnings? So anything that comes to mind or any other sharing that you might have, it's most welcome. So who's going to be the first person to start? Ashok ji is always the first to start. Congratulations.
Can I?
Yes, of course.
Yesterday, Friends of the Trees is a association which is formed in 1957. And it is all over India, National Society of Friends of the Trees. They hold the fruit exhibitions and fruit vegetable shows and other things. So they had 65th anniversary yesterday in the Scout Pavilion in South Mumbai. And somehow or other, since morning, I had intention to go there and take part in that. So I did go there in the afternoon. I was sitting at the back, and when the celebration started, the secretary himself got up, came to me and said, "Ashok, you should be the one who should come forward and help us to cut the cake. I think I have been seeing you for last so many years. You are attending not only the shows, but taking active part." And I was amazed that he knew my name. He came at the back and took me by a hand. And I was the person who cut the 65th birthday cake of that association. So since morning, since I was wondering, it's surprising. It's really surprising that he could identify, he remembered the name, he came back and took me by hand and came forward. नहीं आपको ही आपसे हाथ से ही केक काटना है. So yes, sir. If there is the intention, the God helps you to do, be it to be successful. I'm sure about that. Thank you.
Yes. I'm a firm believer about one thing more. As you give, so will you receive.
As you give, so you will receive. Sure.
You gave selflessly with your presence over there for so many years,
Yes.
and you received some honor and respect, which you deserve greatly, sir.
Yes.
Salute to you. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so who's the next person? Come on, guys. We did lots of work yesterday, didn't we not? So who's next? Go ahead. Kunan, would you please encourage these?
Yes, sir. Shakti ji, now it's your turn. So, friends, let's share energetically because every moment we are changing, we are transforming. And I'm sure that since yesterday morning session till now, many things must have changed, many experiences you had. So let's share what exactly the life is bringing to all of us so that we can enjoy the moments. That's what is life all about. So listener from Shakti Rajendran, who is joining us from Hong Kong. Shakti ji, bring some Shakti to us.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Very good morning.
I'm in metro, so I'm not able to come on video. Actually, yesterday I took 2 actions towards my goal. I made up 10 action items in the weekly planner. Yesterday, I took 2 action items after PMC. It's a great progress, actually, I made.
Wow,
my goal.
congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So who's next? Let's hear from Arvind. What's been happening since yesterday?
Good morning, sir. Good
Morning,
everyone.
morning.
Yeah, so I had something in my mind as I need to meet some of the old friends, and I decided for it, and then I planned a get together in the evening, and I made it successful, and had a great time. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that. All right, let's listen from Vetrivel. Wet tree well. We are waiting for you to share.
Sir, good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Unfortunately, I was not able to attend yesterday, but a lot of good things are happening in my life, sir. To begin with, I attended a good great session yesterday, and the clarity is like I started to feel like that is easy and very much achievable. That fear has gone, honestly. So it's just a matter of some here and there, some action. That's it. I will definitely do it. That clarity is fine. And I'm with family in home, so still waiting for that visa. I'm changing the visa. So this is not action type. This is just being and enjoying the time. I'm just enjoying my retreat, sir.
All right, wonderful. Thank you very much. Samina ji, let's listen to you. Samina, we are waiting to listen to you. All right, so we cannot listen to you, so we will listen to Neeti instead.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody. Sir, I think after a long gap of feeling a little lost since yesterday, I have started getting back my control over that spaced out feeling. And now I understand this was a phase where I was getting equipped to handle multiple things once again. So since yesterday evening, I'm clearer that there are a lot of multiple things that need my attention. And these are not small things by any means. So bigger challenges, bigger steps ahead, bigger planning, bigger accomplishments is what I now move towards.
Wonderful. So let's listen now. Thank you, Neeti, for sharing that. And let's listen to Gautam.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It is a came across with my some associate, old associate. Associate means I mean in our profession, a good time. And I am with my family also. I was spend time with my wife. We went there to a fair, and we had a good happy, and we had a very good time. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. And let's listen to Priya. Priya is going to be the last one to be asked today.
Hello. Yes, so since long my laptop was hanging a bit. So yesterday I planned everything, how am I gonna set up? I had a call with Dell and they gave me some key to, then some issues happened and finally today I reinstalled my Windows and I'm so happy to take this action.
Wow, when we
So-
can hear it in your voice.
Yes.
And who's the
So
baby in the background?
it's my brother's daughter.
Okay, okay. So you're still in Delhi, is it?
No, I'm in Zirakpur only and they stay here as.
All right, very nice. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank
So we started today's session with me telling you to be open, to drop all your barriers to receiving. All right. So I want each one of you to start reflecting on this, that what are these barriers that you are putting up to your receiving? Like I said, you can get into analysis paralysis. You can get into judgment. You can get into disbelief. Okay, you don't believe that things can happen for you. You can get into doubt. You can get into hesitation. You can start putting counter intentions with your doubts. So which one is it for you? Which way are you not allowing yourself to receive from the universe? What is the way in which you are not allowing yourself to create your life the way you would like to? So I want you to reflect on that. And as you reflect on that, I'd like you to share with us, what is it that you're beginning to realize? Yes, Malika, you can start.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
everyone.
Morning.
I want to reflect on whatever we get unexpected, we get disturbed, or we are uncomfortable. For that, I think I can share my experience. My daughter came here on Saturday to stay with us for 3 days, 3 full days. Whereas for an urgency, unexpectedly, she started on Monday morning. That is the 3rd day morning itself. I was totally disturbed and I cannot do any work. Normally, whatever I have to do, whatever task which I have already listed, even I couldn't able to do until the time. Normally, she used to leave. Normally, she used to leave in the evening. Until that time, I was unable to do anything at all. I was very much uncomfortable. Now, today morning, when you give this information, I am relating that I understand the reason why I was being like that. So this give me the energy that, okay, when we understand the reason, definitely we can able to convince our mind. That's what I think. Now I feel happy about that after hearing you.
All right, very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
So my question, thank you for responding to it. Others too, start thinking, how is it that you are blocking the flow of abundance, into your own life with the barriers that you are yourself putting up? When things can be a lot easier for you, how is it that you are yourself making it difficult? What are you doing in your mind? Mostly it's in the mind, right? ऐसा क्या हो रहा है जिसकी वजह से आप खुद ही अपने लिए मुश्किलातें पैदा कर रहे हो? So are you able to recognize what is it that you are yourself doing? It is easy when you see other people doing, right? But it's good to know when we are ourselves doing. See, for many years of my life, I just could not believe that things can happen easily. My conditioning was that unless you struggle and work very hard, it cannot happen. So by chance, whenever it happened without much effort, I was feeling very uncomfortable with that. How can it happen like that? I hope it remains. So that was my thing. So what's yours? In what way are you blocking receiving in your life? Yes, Neeti.
So I think for me, doubt is a very big thing in the sense, कैसे होगा? अभी तक तो ये चीज हुई नहीं, अब कैसे होगा? How will I handle it? What is the way forward? And being extra observant on the little changes that are happening around. Is this the one? Is this the breakthrough? Is this the turning point? Over-judging everything and doubting how I will handle and how things will turn out. Because there are a lot of things that are happening simultaneously for me at the moment. So there is extreme amount of anxiety and doubt, which I would like to shed away and enjoy the process of change rather than be overpowered by my own overthinking.
Yes, beautiful. So what is the easiest way to deal with it? It's in your hands, right?
So some tools and some clearing statements.
Maybe you don't even need that.
Okay.
After all, your doubts and over-analysis is stopping you from doing anything 100%, no?
Yes.
So what if you say, to hell with my doubts and everything, I will just do 100% and let's see what shows up.
Okay.
Bhai, mere haath mein kya hai? What is in my hand is that whatever I want to do, I do it 100%. My obsession that it may turn out right or it may not turn out right, and am I doing correctly or not doing correctly, is not allowing me to do something 100% wholeheartedly. But if I did that wholeheartedly, does it not increase the chances of success? अगर दिल से कोई चीज करी जाए तो 100% करी जाए तो isn't it better than, you know, being very tentative and, you know, being careful and all that?
Right. Right.
Of course, you have the tools with you. But I'm saying every time we have a doubt or fear, for some people, fear stops them. You carry on regardless. Na?
Yes.
And say, I will do it 100%. Nahi hoega to dekhi jayegi. Okay, so try it out and use the tools, of course. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Kunan, you had raised your hand.
Yes, sir. Adding to this conversation, which I am resonating, that failure doesn't make you failure, but fears to failure leads to failure.
So are you talking about yourself or are you giving gyan to others?
I am giving gyan also, talking to self also.
Okay.
And just to simplify what you mentioned, is fear to failures lead to failure.
Okay.
So think, be in the question, think about this.
Okay, so
And
what is your barrier to receiving?
for me, barrier to receiving is fear of failure.
Fear of failure. So do you have fear of failure in anything and everything?
Most of the thing.
Really?
And that leads to failure.
Yeah, hold on. So be with me in the conversation. Now you are more busy trying to say what you want to say. Now listen to what I'm saying also. Because let's take it forward. It will make a lot of meaning for everybody, including you. You have made a very categorical statement that I have fear of failure in everything. Is it true? Really?
Yes.
Really? Check it.
And,
But I'm sure there are things in your life where you have no fear of failure.
yeah, but my meaning of failure is different than your meaning of failure.
whatever your meaning might be, I'm asking you, you are saying I have a fear of failure in everything. You remember yesterday we had a conversation in the evening that the more we acknowledge our successes, the more we will realize something. So I agree, maybe 80% or 90% of the activities and things that you are supposed to do in your life, maybe you have fear of failure in that. But is there any 1% of the things in your life that you deal with where you have no fear of failure? Reflect on it. You may find that there are a few things where you have no fear of failure.
Yeah, I'm getting, sir. Thank you.
See, for example, for those who are not getting it, when you go to sleep at night, right? Do you have a fear that you will not get up tomorrow morning? We don't have a fear of failure over there, na? You know कि कल सुबह तो जाग ही जाएंगे.
No, I
That may be
don't.
some-
सांस कब रुक जाएगी कुछ पता नहीं.
वो तो ठीक है, वो तो बोलने की बात है. But when you go to sleep at night, do you have a fear that you will not wake up in the morning? You said fear of failure, right?
Yeah.
वो तो एक acceptance है कि हाँ भाई सांस तो कभी भी रुक सकती है, तो रुक जाएगी तो क्या हो गया? That's one way of looking at it. You don't have a fear of failure there also, no?
No.
So start noticing that you will find that there are things for which you have a fear of failure, and those are the things that stops you, right? And fear of failure may be one of the things in which you are blocking. There may be other things as well. Like yesterday we were talking, you always say that if the judgment was to go away, it makes it easier for you to receive. So that's the second one. What else do you think we are having? So thanks for sharing, Kunan. So Kunan has allowed us to show you two very interesting things here. One, fear of failure that blocks things from coming. Niti said doubts about am I doing it correctly or not, etc., etc. That blocks you from receiving, right? Judging stops you from receiving. So some examples we are getting from you. So let's hear from Reddy Garu. What is it that he is doing that stops him from receiving? This is an inquiry right now we are doing, like a research. What is it that stops me from receiving? Yes, sir.
Procrastination, sir. I'm postponing to receive whatever I'm getting in my life.
Okay, so let's look at that a little more closely. When you say procrastination, what is the cause of your procrastination?
Situations, sir. Life situations where I think that I'm traveling. Okay, I'll do it after I come back. Even though I can do in my travel also, but I still postpone it.
Yeah, so you're not managing your internal conversation.
Yes, sir.
That means if your mind says that I see, for example, I know a lot of people, they'll say, oh, because I'm going for a morning walk, I cannot attend DMC.
Sir.
I also know many people, they are going for morning walk also and attending the EMC also.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So postponing is one of the ways in which you may be blocking receiving. That in order to have one thing, I have to lose another thing. That kind of thinking. You know, it's called either this or that type of thinking. Either I have this or I have that. I cannot have both. Right? Like many people believe that if you have money, you will not have happiness. Okay.
Yeah.
They actually believe like that. So they say, okay, let the money not be there. I want happiness. But if you believe that I can have money and happiness, will you not receive it? So one of our tendencies is this either or mentality, either this or that. That stops us from receiving. Okay, let's have some more example. Thank you, Reddy Garu. Yeah, Vetri, you want to say something? Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. In the topic of the discussion, I was just reflecting. I got this. It is a little strange problem. I was not focused. My problem is with the focus because I was not a lazy person. I was very busy with my life. But only thing is, I was not focused on receiving or what I want, the way, the direction which I go to get, something like that. Even when I was there in Chennai and all, before going to Dubai, I was so busy. Even Sunday, I go do this, that, receiving that person, going, sending this person, doing this service. I was so busy. But what they want or what I want in life, some related to money or career, something different, that hasn't happened. So now I'm getting it. Sometimes.
Can you explain it more clearly? Because I'm not able to understand what you're trying to say.
Not focused on what we want. It is busy on everything, whatever comes in our way or whatever I feel like doing it. Not. It is like a fisherman waiting with the bait.
Okay, I got it. So you get involved with so many things,
Yes.
urgencies or other people's urgencies,
Yes.
that you forget to take actions which will lead to accomplishment.
Yeah.
See,
Exactly.
many people are like that. So they are very busy doing task.
My
End
friend
of the-
used to ask me, you're talented, you're busy, but you must have brought something to home by this time.
Exactly. So many people don't even put that, they don't review their to-do list to find out that if I do all these tasks, what is it accomplishing? So I have a friend whose most important task right now is to raise money for his organization. 90% of the task he's doing like you, this, that, everything, ideas, blah, blah, blah. End of the day, I ask him how many action you took for getting money and getting sales. He'd say, oh, only 1 or 2. And then he's complaining, nothing is happening in my life. Are you getting it? So that's a very beautiful point. Vetri is saying, I'm not focusing on those things which are important and which can give me the result in my life. So that is blocking. Okay, 1 or 2 others. Are you beginning to see how you are blocking receiving in your life, my dear friends? Anybody else? Sanjay, Mr. Kamath, Leena, Samina.
Sir?
Yes, Priya.
So what I do is I resist a lot of times. Like, yes, क्यों हो रहा है? ऐसे तो नहीं हो सकता. If someone is helping me, इसको क्या चाहिए अभी? क्यों help कर रहे हैं? So this is how I do.
What is stopping you is your resistance and your suspicion. आपको संदेह
हाँ,
और प्रतिरोध
बहुत ज्यादा.
ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है, वैसा क्यों हो रहा है? That is blocking. ठीक है? So if that is the case, what do you want to do with it? वो भी सोचो ना आगे. अगर मेरे को सबका संदेह या डाउट या शक होता है लोगों पर, right? Many people do that. If somebody is trying to help, also they are doubting. क्यों कर रहा है? इसको क्या नियत है? So then we are blocking for receiving. ठीक है? Thank you very much. Thanks for sharing. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your assignment for the day. Please go forward with velocity, give your 100% and start noticing, thoda sa dhyan is pe bhi dalo, that how is it that you are blocking the flow of receiving in your life? And if you notice it, deal with it, right? And having said that, I will request Kunan Saab to give us, regale us, entertain us, contribute to us with his wonderful shairi. Now these sessions can never be complete unless he gives his shairi. But Kuldeep ji aaye nahi hai, kya kare, unko bulana padega. Sir Irshad, आप अपने आप को अनम्यूट करें.
जी जनाब. शायरी dedicated to all of us.
Salute, salute, salute.
अर्ज किया है सर के हर नजर को एक नजर की तलाश है. हर नजर को एक नजर की तलाश है और हर चेहरे में तो कुछ खास है. आपसे दोस्ती हम यूं ही नहीं कर बैठे. आपसे दोस्ती हम यूं ही नहीं कर बैठे. क्या करें हमारी पसंद ही कुछ खास है. क्या करें हमारी पसंद ही कुछ खास है.
Can you translate this one? I mean, it's too good.
हर नजर को एक नजर की तलाश है. Everybody is trying to find something, someone to make happy.
Okay.
But every human being is unique, beautiful, wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary. I have friendship with you, not just by chance, but my search or my finding, my desire, my liking is something unique. This is what the essence is, that we all are wonderful and magnificent, extraordinary human being, and we deserve to be loved and respected the way we are. So
Thank you, 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 thank you. And Ventrivel, do you want to give some Turkural today? Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can share something which is one of my favorites. It goes this way. Aram polum kurmairenu varam polvar vakat pandu illadavar. The translation is, though short their wit as file, as blocks they must remain, whose souls are void of courtesy human. Want little more English explanation? He who is destitute of true human qualities resembles a tree, though he may possess the sharpness of the file.
Okay, I got it. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Where are you getting it? I will also download and read the translation.
It is there in the Google itself.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for your participation today. And thank you for each and every person's contribution today. Please know that your sharing, your reflection, your questions, it adds tremendous value, not only to the people who are here on the call this morning, but even to everybody who's watching us on YouTube. So those who are watching us on YouTube, I request you, please press the bell icon, subscribe to the channel, feel free to share about this channel, and let's help a lot of people to have a life of ease, joy, and glory. See you tomorrow morning. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.